Hey, it's Joey from the Border Hungry Guys. I want to say thank you for the support the past couple of weeks. It's been awesome. Also, very big thank you to our essential workers still working out there. Hope you guys enjoy the podcast. We'll see you.
How the fuck does TMZ do it?
I really don't know. I don't fucking know.
That's twice in 1 year already.
Right. First with Kobe, and now with
Kim Jong-un.
Like,
see, with Kobe, it kind of makes sense. TMZ is TMZ.
Right.
Kim Jong-un is a political figure who leads North Korea, who is very secretive about everything. How did they do it?
Well, Japan spilled the beans. From what I read, Japan spilled the beans. So it's all speculation until, North Korea comes out and says something, but they won't. At least not for a while.
They're going to have to say something at some point because...
at some point, but...
Well, then again, it's North Korea, so it's like whatever they do right now, it won't be of consequence unless they try to go to war.
Yeah, but I think at this point, like how the state of the world, I think saying that your leader has died.
What if it was because of coronavirus?
No, it was from what I've heard, he just had open heart surgery.
He had a surgery, yeah. But what if it turned out he actually had coronavirus and then they did the surgery and then it's just like, oh no.
Hey, that would be.
And it's wild because he's in his 30s. Right. Well, was. I don't know.
Yeah, he was fairly young.
He was like 37.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here like, I'm 31. That's 1, 2. Yeah.
Yeah, that also makes me believe that he had to have done like cocaine or some shit like that all the fucking time to have open heart surgery at his age, Well,
I also heard that he had like health issues all his life, I guess. Like there were some health issues he was born with, but still, it's like, whoa.
Yeah, but even then, dude.
And he did, and like it was kind of a national joke that he wasn't in the best shape health wise. So it's like, I'm sure it's like a number of things that just came together at the same time.
I wish they would show me the fucking...
The meaning of being lonely?
Well, that, but I wish they would show me like all the components and whatnot. Like all I see is like the back of the monitor.
Oh, but it doesn't tell you.
It doesn't show me the actual components like that. Like this one says it has an HDMI port. But
where are you looking?
Best Buy. I still want to see.
Why don't you just get like a 30-inch? No, not 30-inch. Like a 20-inch TV.
I could do that. I could do that because once I get my PC, I might actually just. Because I'll probably put the PlayStation here in the office. And once we get that second round of second check,
that's if there's a check at this point.
They signed the bill.
Oh, I know they sent it to the House. I'll be honest, I haven't keeping track with the news because Philip DeFranco hasn't put up a new video since Thursday. Really,
you still watch that bum?
That bum? Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
He was popular I don't know, like fucking
10 years ago.
He's not popular anymore, man.
Oh no, he knows that, but I like what he's trying to do with the news. He started his own news network, and I'm like, I'm all about this. Plus, I can't really listen to the news anymore. Yeah. So it's like 20 minute bits with good news in there.
And then the rest is coronavirus.
Yes.
Yeah. That's all news. It's either Trump or the coronavirus. Mostly both.
On Thursday, it was both.
Yeah.
It was both. I think he coined the phrase Corona Karen when those people were trying to go to their church. And the people were interviewing him, aren't you afraid that you're going to get coronavirus or that you'll spread it to others? And she's like, I bathe in God's blood. I'm like, oh my God. And he's like, listen, Corona Karen. And I'm like, oh my God, I love it. Yes.
Fucking Corona Baskins.
Oh my god! I still have not watched Tiger King. I have zero interest in Tiger King.
I will never watch it. It's just at this point, like I haven't watched any part of it. Haven't seen any like clips or anything. I've only seen the memes, and I swear to God, one day, like the past week, I woke up. It was probably on the day that Darlene went to work.
How dare she?
And she was telling me something. I think she was telling me she was leaving for work. And I was like, God damn, Carol Baskins. Like, it's like, I've never seen the show and I'm still saying it. Like, God damn, Carol Baskin.
So I shut off my Facebook like over a week ago now. And that's kind of the reason why. I'm like, I don't care about this Tiger King shit. Stop asking me. I don't care. Coronavirus. Whoa. People spreading false truths. And yeah, I'm just like, I'm done.
I feel like if it wasn't for the Tiger King, we'd all be kind of fucked up in the head. And I'm saying that as a person who hasn't watched it and will never watch it.
I will give people the benefit of the doubt. It's like, you know what? It's keeping them sane.
Right.
Awesome. I'm happy you people have that, but please stay away from me with this. Like, if it comes up on a podcast, I'll listen because it's like they bring it up for a second and then move on. I'm like, cool. I just had part of a calzone, so my stomach is full of cheese and turning into shit real fast.
Hey, I hear you, bud.
Oh, I love it. America.
I'm gonna see about those TVs.
Oh, the store got the PPP loan.
Oh, that's what's up, dude. That's what's up.
So he applied. Let's see. The headline started going out on like a Wednesday. He applied for it Tuesday, the day before the headlines went out, or Monday. And then we got an email saying, "Hey, we know headlines are going out saying we've run out of money. You applied before the money ran out. So if you blah, 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 get through, then you'll receive the money." We received the money Thursday. And I'm sitting here like, how the fuck does this dude have all the luck in the world like that?
Right.
Because there are tons and tons and tons of businesses that applied for the loan day one and still have yet to get a reply.
I mean, I'm not going to say what I was about to say because that's very offensive, but I'm just going to leave it at that.
It does it involve saying that they are a certain race?
Yeah. I'm not going to say that.
Are you saying it's because he's Jewish?
I didn't say that. You said that, sir.
Okay. All right, cool. No, actually, I think the only reason we got it is because it sounds like a lot of the problems are coming from like larger banks, like a Chase Bank or a Citibank or even a Bank of America. We don't have any of those larger ones. We have like we go through like a local branch, but like it's like big in the area, but not a Bank of America, not a Citibank or a Chase Bank.
Like a credit union, kind of like Metro or something like that?
No. I mean, the only reason I don't say it out loud is because we're recording. I'm like, you know what? The less people know about where we bank, the better.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I'll tell you off air.
That's some good news, though.
Yeah.
That's something I wasn't really thinking about, to be honest. Like, I heard about it the other day. It was like I was listening to our governor talk about it, about like the small businesses and how all the money that was supposed to be for the small businesses was like getting taken from like the big companies and whatnot. So
yeah.
I was listening to some stuff about that, but I'm glad that, you guys got it. And it goes to show that, not all big businesses are taking everything,
Granted, so. The amount we got was relatively small potatoes compared to what they were trying to get.
Right. No.
So we lucked out. Still, yeah. The fact that we were able to get anything. Shocking. And I knew roughly what the terms were just based on what you hear in the news. But to actually hear the terms are, you have to use this money for payroll between this date and by this date. I was like, okay. I didn't know that. I'm like, okay. So I don't have to worry about going through unemployment, being unsure of.
That's what that money goes to?
No. So during this time, I was on part unemployment.
Oh.
So I worked like 10 to 20 hours and I would get paid from the store, but also to make up the difference from not being fully employed, I'd get the other half from unemployment. Well, not the other half, but most of it. So now I don't have to go through that at all. I don't have to sit there and apply, like be on the site as soon as I know I'm not getting a paycheck and like applying for unemployment. I would just report my hours to my boss. And right now it's like, we're not going to keep track of hours. We're just going to get paid 40 hours regardless.
Hey.
So it's like awesome.
That's good.
Part of me is like, oh, so they did talk about this is why like the bill originally got pushed back was that like people are not going to want to go to work because they're going to get this extra money because they were talking about giving people $600 on top of what they were getting for unemployment. Me and my family, I'm sure just as you and yours growing up, we always had to scheme to survive.
Mm-hmm.
In my mind, I went through that for a split second because I'm always in that mindset. So in my mind, I'm like, how do I get this money from work and unemployment still? But then there's that part of me is like, you don't need that money, Dan. You're getting your 40 hours from work. Leave it for the guy in the back of the line.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't help that part of my head where sometimes you have to do that growing up sometimes.
No, I hear you. And I feel
or at least my mom did. Yeah.
I feel the same way with the stimulus check, dude. Fucking, like, I didn't need that $1,200. I really didn't because I still have a job. And, you know, even though I took I took this week off and I have next week off, you know, I use some of my sick time that I was given.
Yeah.
And then I used my last week of vacation because I had to before it disappeared. So, I mean, I'm still getting paid. I'm still working. And I didn't need those $1,200, but it definitely fucking helps. So I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
You know?
Like the $1,200, the second that money came in, I saw my account had a bunch of money in it. And I'm like, I just click and drag it into savings. I'm like, I don't want to see this.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what I did too.
I'll figure out what I need to do with it at the end of the month. Once like I know my bills are paid, it's like, okay, is there a bill that I owe more money on that I can pay right now?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll just take care of it then. But otherwise, I'm not looking at it.
Yeah, see, I'm waiting. I still have all that money. I'm still waiting for the second round to come in. Once it comes in, that's when I'll start paying everything off.
I might just do that because I talked to Nigel. I'm like, hey, so based on, so we're going to be able to pay rent, not a problem. Pay our bills or utilities for the month, not a problem. We're very lucky in that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, okay, with this extra money, do I pay it off the credit card right now? Do we want to hold on to it? Because once I pay off the credit card, it's not like you can get a refund on that.
Right.
It's like, do we want to hang on to it for a little while? She's like, no, let's hang on to it.
No, I didn't mean to pay it.
Yeah.
Too late, buddy.
So I'm just like, okay, I'll hang on to it. And we're pretty much eyeballing. We can just pay off this credit card. I can pay off that credit card. Call it a day.
Mm-hmm.
Plus my mom. So I put my mom down as an authorized user on one of my credit cards because she's on Social Security disability. She pays mostly for everything. And she has to cross the Tobin to go see her parents to check on them. Because Grandpa, like I said last month, he was in the hospital. He's fine now, but she has to 3 times a week
at least. I was
least
to ask you about that too.
Take an Uber over the Tobin, and that's not cheap.
Yeah.
Into Chelsea, where it's fucking ground zero almost.
Yeah. Surprised she's able to do that.
Yeah, she uses my credit card. And there's already been 2 confirmed cases in my parents' building.
Jesus.
Those are the only ones she'll tell me about, though.
Jesus.
Yeah, because I told her, like, she can't really go over there because her just walking in the building puts Grandma and Grandpa at risk.
Mm-hmm.
But there's literally no one else that can take care of them because she doesn't live anywhere near Chelsea.
Has she considered just, like, temporarily moving in with them?
You've seen my studio.
Yeah.
Their place is somehow a little smaller.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That sucks.
And they have a bedroom.
Did they... I'm assuming your mom still lives in the same place before you moved?
Yes.
Okay, did they consider moving in with your mother?
See, if they do that, someone's going to get killed. Not die, killed. It's probably going to be my grandma. My mom and my grandma do not get along.
Oh, really?
No.
Okay, so I guess that's out of the question.
A lot of childhood traumas. Like when grandpa was in the hospital, she sent my grandma away to my sister, like just her room. And my sister came home and was just like, what just happened?
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. So it's like, there's not really much you can do because I told her to buy herself an air mattress if she can, but like, even if you move the coffee table in the living room, there's not really enough space to blow up that bed.
Yeah.
And grandpa is awake till like 10 at night now because he doesn't work. So he's watching TV until he gets tired, like most Americans.
Yeah.
America.
For those of you who are listening to this, Dan just did the whole salute to the cameras in America.
So yeah, like it's kind of, and their sofas are from 20 years ago. Not comfortable. Good luck finding the sweet spot.
At this point, it's probably just all craters.
Actually, they're in pretty good shape.
Yeah? Oh,
yeah.
Shit.
I'm shocked.
Well,
they're 20 years old, but they're in good shape. Yeah. Because we beat them out of them with our asses.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
So, as an update, my grandmother's doing better. I can't really, out of respect for like my mom and my uncle.
Oh, yeah, not a problem.
And my other aunt.
Your other aunt, not the aunt, but the other aunt.
I'm sorry, my aunt. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it like that. It just came out that way.
Cut all of this. Cut all of this.
I'm not going to say too much about my grandmother, but she's doing well. It turns out it wasn't what we thought it was. Turned out to be, very serious still, but as of right now, she's doing really well. Everything looks good and took a turn for the best, actually. So that's
how
good.
do we have all the luck in the world right now?
Well,
I don't fucking get it.
Like a week ago, it seemed like we had all the shit luck in the world.
Yeah.
So, I guess that's just how life works. Ups and downs. I'm a karma guy, so it's like, shit, I believe in that roller coaster. You're going to have your downs, you're going to have your ups.
More reason I don't want to go gambling with the fates and just be like, let me just keep trying to take this unemployment money. No. Right. Give it to the guy next in line. Just keep it going.
Mm-hmm. So
because like I have friends who apply for unemployment, and like at last I asked them, they said that because last year for some reason the government thinks they made no money last year and didn't have a job. But let me tell you, they've been fully employed for the last 2 years. What the F? And last they told me they didn't have a check coming in. Hi, Darlene.
Who are you saying hi to?
The door opened a little bit. Someone peeked in, and I just assume it's Darlene.
I turned around, the door was still closed. And I was like,
yeah, because she was closing it over right before you turned it around. She can come in. Come on.
Sorry, guys, it's just a little low right now, but.
Hi.
Oh, I got the Spider-Man. I got the Spider-Man sweater.
He said he got the Spider-Man sweater. Animal Crossing.
Oh, and I got the recipe to make bookshelves, so I made a bunch of bookshelves. So if y'all need some.
You got the rest of it. Oh, that looks nice.
I see better.
That looks nice. You did it yourself? That looks good.
Let me see.
Turn around so Dan can see. She just redid her website.
Ooh. I'm in the process of doing it for the store. It's hard to see. All I can see is like a bright white light.
White light.
It's like a link tree.
Oh, I've seen those.
But like, I made it myself.
Nice. I dig it.
Yeah, no, she bought this this program.
Tell her to let me know when she's playing Animal Crossing later so I can send her some bookshelves.
Okay. Dan said to let him know when you play Animal Crossing so he can send you bookshelves.
Yay! Joey gave me a typewriter.
Yeah, I got a typewriter from one of my what you call it, neighbors. So I gave her a typewriter. So
because I saw the bookshelves, I made some for myself. I'm like, you know what?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They would love this.
Mm-hmm. Animal Crossing is gonna be brighter stuff.
No shit.
No dreams. I got moons and stuff on my Animal Crossing. It's my flag. My flag has a moon on it.
I need to design the flag. I put up a flag of a tree because I'm just like, I don't fucking know. I'm not creative. Oh yeah, she doesn't know what I'm saying.
Okay, bye.
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 So where was I? I was talking about my grandmother briefly. Don't
tempt them.
Darlene's mom. So she's confirmed she has it, as well as everyone in the house confirmed they have it, but they don't show any symptoms. Like Darlene's mom had some pains in her stomach, I believe, but that was about it. So Darlene's stepfather, her grandmother, and
the kids,
our niece and nephews, they all have it. They're all quarantined in the house, but no one showing symptoms. They've had it.
Good.
Apparently, her mom had it for a while. So I mean, it hasn't really gotten bad. So they like you said, best of luck. We've been having. So everything's looking good.
More reason. Just take the money, man.
Right.
Just take the money.
Right.
I don't need it. Like, I'm shocked. Like, I'm genuinely concerned for my mother because she has to go from Chelsea to Dorchester and back.
Yeah.
That it's like she could easily catch it from an Uber driver.
Mm-hmm.
She could easily give it to an Uber driver.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom's gone through cancer more than one time.
Mm-hmm.
She's very much compromised.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat, dude, because it's like my mom has lung cancer. Out of every cancer to survive this thing, she has lung cancer. So it's like, it's pretty much the worst thing you could have in terms of like this virus going around. But I'm nervous. There's not a day that I get nervous about her, but she's done well to take care of herself. She says she leaves the house every day, but that's only to go check up on my grandmother. So it's the same boat as your mom.
Yeah.
So I understand where you come from when you say that you're worried about her, because I'm in the same boat, really.
Oh, and my brother just got laid off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, he came home the other night, and my mom's texting me like, something's going on with your brother. And okay, just to fill everyone in on this one, I make sure I basically have a spreadsheet of all of the bills for that house, so that at the end of the month I can just tell them what they need to pay for rent, call it a day, and all of a sudden it's getting to be the end of April, and he just lost his job. Damn. So now everything's up in the air, and instead of talking to each other, they all have to go through me for some reason. I don't get it. I don't live there. They need to work it out. They know how much the rent is for this month. They can figure it out.
Well, I mean, some people just aren't good at that. I'm not saying that your family isn't good at that. It's just that.
Oh no, they aren't.
But the thing is, you definitely are good at that. So I mean, it makes sense that they would go to you, even though it doesn't make sense to you that they would go to you.
In my mind, it doesn't make sense because they know what the total is. So they need to work it out amongst themselves. Who's sending me what to pay those bills? And then tell me, give me the end result. Okay, you're sending me this much, you're sending me that much. Okay, cool. That equals to this. Awesome. Why am I getting dragged in the middle of this? Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, man.
I mean, I'd rather be bitching about that than anything else, really. Better bitch about that than, my sister having it, or my brother having it, who just had surgery 2 months ago. I'll take this bitching.
What was I gonna say? Is he gonna file for unemployment?
So he's going to, but apparently he can't yet, and it's a little confusing to me, but whatever. As long as like the second he can, he does. That's all that matters to me.
That's weird. Anyways.
I just assume he's getting paid till like the end of this month or something, because if that's the case, then it's like, okay, yeah, you can't apply for unemployment until
you stop getting paid.
Yeah, so. Until the date in which, like, okay, if it's May 1st, then he can apply May 1st.
I mean, that makes sense.
So at least there's that. And it's going to suck for him because he's going to have to go on Mass Health, and Mass Health is a bitch.
Yeah.
Especially when you have already a lot of conditions to begin with. For me, it's nothing.
I understand.
You've been there.
I've been there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've definitely been there. Yeah. That sucks.
And it really does. Yeah, he's got tons of different kinds of health problems. So it's like, ooh. And again, you've been there. Yes. I'm lucky in that, like, because of everything going on, I had to adjust my Mass Health application. So before I was already paying for Mass Health because I made quote unquote too much, or at least that's how we put it. We made too much. Now we have to pay. Now I pay like a lot less, and I'm like, okay, I'll take that. And I kind of look at it. I'm like, you know what? I can't actually pay this. Cool.
That's how I was when I redid my health insurance to work. I was paying way too much money for the best plan, which I didn't need because I didn't even go to the hospital that entire year. So that was just like a waste of money every week paying. And so I put down for not the lowest, but like
the mid-tier.
The mid-tier, just so that way I'm covered and I won't have to pay a fortune out of pocket, and I won't have to pay a fortune every week out of my paycheck to go towards that shit. So
I mean, in my mind, I'm happy you took the highest one at the time because better to have it and not use it than to need it and not have it.
Right. I was thinking, prescriptions and whatnot. Like
did they cover that stuff at least?
Yeah, they covered it, but
did you have a copay?
My insurance now does the same shit. So it's I legit paid for all that money. I won't say for no reason, but I was like, I didn't even use it. So yeah, it was no reason.
It's kind of like, well, that sucks, but
yeah.
And then better you learn the lesson now than later.
Yeah. And then, I was in the hospital over Christmas.
Yeah.
So I was like, luckily that was still in effect when I was in the hospital. So I went from having to pay like $500. Well, sorry, like $2,000 out of pocket to $500, and then now it's down to $30.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because apparently, when I went to the hospital, I gave them my insurance information and everything, and for some reason they thought that I was paying everything out of pocket. For some reason, they thought I said I was paying for everything out of pocket. I'm like, no, I definitely didn't say that.
No.
And
so they had to go back and retroactively
apply insurance. So no, because what you call it? I did have some kind of thing that knocked down the price.
Yeah.
But it didn't knock the price down all the way. So once I called and got my insurance information in the system, it knocked it down to like $30-$35 or something like that. And I'm like, that's way more manageable.
Yeah.
So it's like, even with my insurance now, it was that price. And I was in the hospital for about, 3 days.
Yeah, yeah. If you had the insurance I have now, that would have been a lot of money, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Although what I have, I think, is like enough to cover a night if I have to spend the night in the ER, because that's usually how things happen for me.
Yeah.
Maybe a night. And only at night because I went to the hospital at 11:30 at night or something like that.
Okay.
It's recording. I can hear you.
Yeah, no, it wasn't showing up on the monitor, so I was getting kind of nervous.
That's why you need a new monitor. Although if you're going to be sitting that close, you probably should get a monitor. A monitor's probably better for your eyes than a TV.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter to me. We're going to Home Depot tomorrow, and I'm buying some supplies so I can build a couple desks. Darlene's been wanting like a desk here in the office here, so she could just sit and like do her.
Makes sense. Are you getting like a pre-made one?
Oh no! I'm building.
Are you making?
Yeah.
Nice.
So we're going there. We're getting a nice thick layer of plywood, having it cut. I was thinking about just either doing like 2x4s for the legs, or getting like metal pipes. Because there's like a thing you can screw to the bottom of the wood, and just connect the pipes in there. So thinking about doing that. Quick fix for the desk, and it'll give me a lot more space to put a third monitor, because even though I'm buying this monitor, I'm still going to keep this old one. You know? So
it's a backup. You never know when you need it.
Not just that, but like when I do get my PC. And
you want to have like a workstation, basically?
Yeah, basically. So when I get my PC, I'll have the Mac right here. I'll have the monitor for the PC, and then I'll have this extra monitor for, to game and whatnot. So.
Okay.
So
I just want you to know that was all hot as fuck. I just want you to know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thick pine wood.
Yeah.
Some steel pipes. Oh,
steel pipes,
don't stop. It's funny when you described it for a split second. I'm like, how the fuck do you connect a pipe to a piece of wood? Like, it comes with a base. Duh.
Yeah, no, like the thing you screw like couch legs on.
Yeah,
you can buy
something
those.
Like that.
They sell them at Home Depot, so you can buy that.
Gotcha.
And, so that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna get everything, have the wood cut, and then just build it.
I'm gonna need you to record like the whole thing.
Oh yeah, I am. I'm doing it for the channel. So. So I see you painted your nails.
Oh yeah, I did this. When was it? Oh, okay. I thought you were there, but you weren't. A week ago now, actually. Me and Ashley were talking about doing like a group chat video conference call kind of thing.
Yeah.
We ended up downloading a House Party and using that. And like there's some mini games and stuff on there. But at one point we were all kind of just like winding down-ish. And I'm just like, I sat at the table and I just started painting my nails. I hadn't done this in a while. I just kind of did it. But I only did one hand, as you can see. Because right after I did that, I felt my sleeping pills kind of kicking in a little bit. Just a little bit. And I'm just like, I still got like another 20 minutes in me.
You didn't think you could pull it off, man?
What? Do the other one?
Yeah, in 20 minutes.
I had to let this one dry.
Oh, wow.
You've never painted your nails, clearly.
I've never.
Yeah, you got to let this dry first. And this is a fast dry, but even then I still had to like wait like 20 minutes. And at one point, I want to say like the next few minutes, I started getting a little loopy because I was a little tired. And Lex was on the call, and I'm just Lex is talking. And I'm like, why do you sound real like goth depressed? And I started like changing my hair in different ways and like, I bathe in the blood of my enemies.
Oh wow!
Like some real weird shit, basically. And this goes on for like another 15 minutes, and I'm like, I'm gonna go to sleep. Ashley's like, Dan, you're tired. Go away. And ever since, I never went back and did the other set of nails.
Oh wow!
I just kind of felt like doing it, so I'm just like, fuck it. I haven't done this since high school. There's nothing else going on, so why not? Let me just do it.
Oh wow! I'm looking at this monitor. It's a Vizio 32-inch. LED, 180p. It's a smart TV too. Sold out, but it's usually $152. But they have an open box for $109.
Ooh.
So, considering that heavily. Although I am thinking about getting this 24-inch only because my Mac monitor is also 24-inch.
Oh, okay. That would make sense. You're a size queen. Got it.
If that's what you call it, then yes.
I heard the term like a few months ago and it always cracks me up.
Screen queen?
No, yes. I said size queen, but yeah, same difference.
Yeah,
in this case.
Size queen could mean,
that things. But that's the reason why I heard the term. It's like, oh shit, that's a
res
thing.
Queen. Res queen.
Oh, because it almost sounds like screen too.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I felt like, not that we had a topic to talk about anyways, but I felt like we've gone way off topic.
What is on topic?
Right, exactly. Whatever the topic is, we're way off it.
Why can't the topic be on us? Oh, wait,
I thought
it was.
Oh.
Exactly. Ooh. Oh.
Cut to the meme.
So the scariest thing happened to me earlier today, actually. So I woke up at like 7, 8 o'clock. I was just tossing and turning, so I'm just like, fuck this, I'm getting out of bed. And around 10 o'clock, I put on a podcast, and I should know better. But if I put on a podcast and I'm in bed, I'm falling asleep. If I'm ever in bed and on the phone, I'm going to fall asleep. I don't know why that is, but yeah. So I ended up falling asleep listening to one podcast, and I was like an hour in, and there was like another half hour in that. I wake up. I start feeling like I'm like aware, but I can't pull myself out of the sleep. And this hasn't happened in like a month now. And it happened again, and it freaked me out because I could hear the other podcast going. And it was like, this was going on 45 minutes, and I'm still fighting with my body like, okay, come on. Just,
sleep paralysis and whatnot.
Yeah, and I'm just like, what the fuck? It's a scary motherfucker. I text Naj and I'm like, hey, if you leave the house again, I'm going to kill you. Because because she's not home yet. She comes home on Wednesday. So it's like, if she goes out, like, again, and, like, decides to go and hang out with friends, I'm not going to see her for another 2 weeks. I may actually kill her this time. Just because this freaked me out so much, because it's like, I could feel myself, like, trying to, like, get someone's attention, but there's no one here but me. Mm. And whoever's podcast I'm listening to that moment. The weirdest thing, I thought I was beyond this because I got rid of a problem that was causing it the first time, and it's back again. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, so this is going to be the next thing for like the next 40 years of my life. It's going to be great.
Mm. You never know.
You're right. It could be the next 50. Fuck me. You hear about the rumors about PlayStation, Xbox doing a conference in May?
I heard PlayStation, but not Xbox.
So the rumor is going around that
I heard May 1st.
The last thing I heard, I haven't watched any like games news updates in the last couple of days. The last thing I heard was that Daniel Ahmad on Twitter, who's a great follow for video games especially, that one of these consoles will go live with a press conference, not like a public press conference, but like a Nintendo Direct style press conference because of everything going on, and show off the new system and all this stuff in May. But it is a possibility that both of them could do it.
Yeah.
if it's May 1st, then we have to hear something like Monday.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, I was gonna say no one has to show up, so it could be they cut the thing together and it's like, oh, this is ready to go tomorrow. Okay, tweet about it. We're gonna do a thing tomorrow.
Yeah, because
all they have to do is go to YouTube.
Any of the PlayStation shit, and I'm like, I follow everything PlayStation on Twitter, dude.
They haven't had State of Play since December.
Yeah, but
and the last thing
I didn't hear about that until I seen the stream on Facebook, and like I said,
I knew about it the day before, but again, that's because like the daily thing I watch, they're very PlayStation centric.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew about it going into it, but like the only game in that whole thing was like a roller coaster tycoon type game that I actually want to play.
Yeah.
That was the only thing I heard in that whole thing that I was just like, okay, I'll play this, but everything else kind of just out the window on that one. I didn't care. And then they did announce that because GDC was canceled, that they were still going to move forward with a GDC conference thing that they were going to do.
Yeah, which turned into to this day, I still don't know why they did like that.
Because that's literally what the presentation at GDC was going to be. Because it was in front of game developers. That's who that was for. So for us, it's like, I knew we weren't going to hear anything in terms of games, but the information that we got was still interesting to me.
It was how they presented it. That was the whole thing. I was like,
Mark Cerny is weird, man.
Yeah, dude. He looks like he fucking sniffs glue.
Oh, shit.
Like, he looks and sounds like he sniffs glue. Like he has... I'm not going to say it because cancel culture. I'm just going to stop right there. I'm sorry. I'm going nuts. I'm going nuts.
You're going stir crazy.
Yeah,
Got it. Cabin fever setting it hard.
I took a week off because I was about to snap at work. Plus, with everything
that's
going on,
now you're just going crazy.
Now I'm just going crazy at home. So it's all right. It's
there's no winning on this one.
Lose situation here.
At least you can be comfortable.
Yeah, I guess.
Not anymore. You're as pink as your shirt now. I just want you to know that.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah, Mark Cerny, he's a weird dude. He can be very charismatic, but I feel like had there been a crowd for that, it would have been a little bit more lively. But we got what we got. Whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the next one they do about PlayStation, I expect it to be full on. Like, okay, this is what the system is. This is how much it's going to be. It's either that or these are all the games, and we'll tell you all the information about when the system is coming next month. Because next month is going to be crazy because E3 is no longer going to be a thing this year. Mm-hmm. IGN is hosting like their own E3 type thing on their website the week of E3, I think it's supposed to be. But now, because they don't have to, all these game developers and publishers, they don't have to stick to like, oh, we're going to do everything in this 1 week. It can be spread out over 2 months now. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So now everyone can have plenty of attention and plenty of time to talk about their game and not get like washed out by PS5, Xbox Series X. That's it. That's all we want to know. Mm-hmm. It's like now everyone kind of stands a chance. And I know the ESA put a date on E3 next year, and I'm like, ooh, buddy.
Yeah, no, that's you're looking a little too far. You know,
buddy, like, you gotta make it a next year.
End, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so the other day I put up a tweet, and I cracked myself up with this one. So obviously, no one cared about this tweet when I put it out. But the SBA had accidentally leaked, the Small Business Association accidentally leaked a bunch of private information about companies and social security numbers and things like that.
Oh shit!
The ESA did the same thing. After E3 last year, on their website, you could access all these journalists' information. Mm-hmm. So I put up the article, and I was just like, I didn't know the ESA was running the SBA.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. Right? Right?
Yeah, no.
Hilarious. Fucking burn. Burn on them, right?
Burn. That was a burn.
Crickets on Twitter.
Did you tag them directly?
No, God, no.
Man, you should have.
I still might. Hey, I got crickets on that tweet, so why not retweet it, but tagging them? You know what? We'll do this live right now.
Hashtag crickets.
Well, we keep doing that wireless, that cricket wireless thing. Hi. Bye.
I think everyone in the world does that.
I think we've all done it. It's just that brand is the first one to put like a face on it.
Right. But now that it's in a commercial, it's like mainstream. So everyone has seen, everyone, I don't care who you are, everyone has in America has seen that commercial.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm pretty sure just about everyone in America goes, hi, bye.
Okay, bye. All right, so I found the tweet. Okay, let me copy the text. What's today? The 25th. Okay. So this was on the 21st. Okay, so it was only a few days ago. Oh my God. So I asked my landlord. He's going grocery shopping today. I asked him like, "Hey, can you pick me up some sponges because I haven't done dishes in over a week, and we kind of need new sponges anyway." So I'm like, "Okay, awesome, get me new sponges, and that'll be a motivation I need to finish the dishes. Let's start the dishes. Finish. That'll take 3 days.
Yeah, finishing is a different story.
I gotta start. If I can start, we're good." And he just sent me a picture of. Oh, God damn it. He sent me a picture of the sponges and then something else, I guess. And holy shit, the place he went to has toilet paper.
Yeah, dude. There's a lot of, like, places have toilet paper now.
Holy crap. He sent me a picture of this. He sent me a picture of the sponges he got me. It was a package of 4. And do you want to know what it's called?
What is it called?
Sponge Daddy. Hang on, let me put up a picture.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
I'm just like, oh my God, this is some like, you met my friend Chandler, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you did. You were at my birthday. Yeah. Yeah, that's some shit he would say, Sponge Daddy. I can hear it coming out of his mouth. And yeah, and apparently this grocery store has toilet paper as well.
Yeah, no, we went to Target actually a couple days ago, and they had sanitizer, they had disinfectant wipes, they had everything. So I think the national supply is kind of like
getting
restocked, really. And the urge to buy all this shit isn't really as it once was when all this shit first started. So
I was just in my head going, wait, I was in the middle of doing something. That's why I was looking at my phone to begin with.
The tweet.
Yeah. And I wonder if is it Small Business Administration? Wait, let me get rid of that.
Oh, I'm so fucking hungry.
Go eat.
Nah. I'm making ribs. We went to Wegmans today, and they have there's this whole rack of ribs, and there's 2 different kinds. There's some that's unseasoned, and some that's already pre-seasoned. So we have the one that's pre-seasoned, and we're cooking that. I'm cooking that for dinner. So darling, you would probably make some like mashed potatoes, something like that.
I defrosted some steak yesterday, and I made myself a steak sandwich. It came with 2 pieces, so I'm like, okay, I'll let this marinate overnight and whatever. And now that's what I'm going to have for dinner. I'm going to have a steak sandwich. SBA, Empowering Small Business.
I wonder how much
it looks
are
like this.
With Darlene's discount.
I was thinking that too in my head, but I'm like, yeah, let me not say anything. He already knows that he can ask her.
For a minute, but I haven't, mustered up the strength to say anything about it. So, and by the way, I kind of over this past week I took it up day drinking. So, yeah.
I laugh because I did while Nige was gone, and I don't know if you ever actually saw the bottle. I bought this like giant ass bottle of rum for my birthday.
I saw it, yeah.
And I just finally got into like the end of it, but like there's enough for like 2 drinks, and I'm like, let me save this before Nige gets back. Otherwise, I think would have been demolished the week she was gone, because like there was like maybe this much left by the time she left.
Damn.
And like, that's still, it took a lot of time to even get to that. And yeah.
Yeah, I just, yesterday, the resident thing, like, why can't I think about it?
Resident services?
Resident services, was under construction for the new layout. And,
nice.
So I couldn't go into the Nook terminal.
Oh, that's fine. They whatever
automatically put you to the 7+ the day after. Yeah. So I think that was cool because I was at 3 and I was like, this is bullshit. You know,
literally every day. I haven't since I started playing. I have not missed a day.
300 miles every day. You know.
Yep.
Yeah, and I just put down the camping site today, so hopefully by tomorrow I'll have somebody there.
I right now have the clothing store. Today the museum is under construction again because at one point you can get paintings as well.
Oh, really?
So once you give them the first painting, then it goes under construction again to add a new wing.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, oh, okay,
cool.
Because I've got a shit ton of fossils, so like I'm getting to the point where a lot of them are finishing. Mm-hmm. So this worked out perfectly because it's like, oh, we can add a new wing, get paintings and stuff. And I'm like, oh, I want to hang up paintings in my house though. Fuck you.
I just want to get that tool to edit the island. I just want to make that shit huge.
That's gonna take forever.
No, dude, I looked it up. It's Don't
tell me. I don't want to know. I've been playing for over a month now. I'm enjoying this. I don't want to find out. Well, I just want to let it happen.
Did you have KK come to your island and perform?
Not yet. Oh shit! I was supposed to do that a week ago. Because I had a whole conversation with Nook, and it's like, oh, let's have a thing, and I'm like, oh yeah, I was supposed to tell him like, oh, let's do the celebration.
Oh, so we're pretty much around the same area right now then.
Like the first 2 weeks, I didn't know how I was supposed to get. No, it was the first 3 weeks. I didn't know how to get iron nuggets. And I'm like, how do I get these? And then I started going to random islands using my Nook miles. And I'm like, oh, you're not supposed to break these every day. You're supposed to just get what you need out of them. Don't break the stones. Because then tomorrow you can go and get them again. I'm like, oh. So like, right now where I am, I should have been there 3 weeks ago. And I'm like, well, fuck. But hey, that's all I'm learning. And I'm like, you know what? That's fine because, I'm learning. This is fun to me. Fuck it. I got, so just to fill everyone in on this one, the other day we went on each other's islands, me, you, Darlene, and the next day the airline company, they sent me this like random gift for like doing that. And I'm like, wait, what? I guess you get a gift for actually using the airline, they even say in the message, we know you're on.
Yeah, I got that too.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. I'm like,
oh, okay.
Yeah,
thank you.
Even though you have no other options, but we still appreciate it.
Right.
I'm like, okay, I like free stuff.
I mean, even though you guys are Spirit Air, I mean, just saying. Spirit Airlines, I mean, shit.
My friend just sent me a picture of his son's first birthday party.
I thought you were going to say his dick, but...
Oh, wait, hang on. It's so cute because it looks like he like grabbed chunks of cake and just started throwing it at things. I'm like, oh, that's adorable.
That's everyone's first birthday.
Yeah, pretty much. No, my sister's first birthday was a fucking party.
Yeah. Typical
I remember that. Party? No, actually, it wasn't. Let's see, my sister was in daycare at the time, so like my mom like threw a party at the daycare center.
Oh, so
with clowns and stuff.
It was like a typical white person party then. At the daycare.
It was in between Spanish and white person, yeah. But it was just like, this is her first birthday. She's not gonna remember. There's gonna be a picture of her, sure, but like, she spent a lot of money that day. I'm 7 years older than my sister, so like I guess I was 8 or 9, something like that, when this happened. So it's like, oh, she even at that time, I'm like, there's a lot of things going on here that she had to pay for. This is weird. And the only thing the picture I seen, there's only one that I've seen with my sister in it that I can remember, and it's her with like I I guess her daycare teacher and a clown, and they took a picture together, and like that is so weird. But back to Animal Crossing, my obsession with life.
I think everyone's obsession with life right now.
Dude, there was a couple of days ago, it was raining in the game, and it was raining here, and I'm like, oh, this is amazing. So I just spent the entire day just fishing in the game. Dude, I made a lot of money fishing that day.
So apparently, and I didn't know this, but it makes sense, and it's very smart, that when we get into like fall and winter, like the weather will change and everything.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I find that's awesome.
If say you wanted to restart your game and be opposite with the season we have now, you just have to choose a different hemisphere.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool. But I'm like, you know what? Let me just go with what I know, because this seems like the type of game you play for a long time. So my thing with Animal Crossing is weird. I accidentally fell into the hype train for this game. I had heard about it, and I'm like, you know what? I'll play it when it comes out. I'm interested. I've never played a game like this before. And I had completely forgotten about it, that it was coming out. And then everything was getting shut down. And everyone's anxiety is on high, of course, because no one knows what's going to happen next. And I had gotten a coupon from Best Buy for my birthday. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, you know what? Let me buy a Nintendo eStore card. And it took like 10% off of it. I'm like, okay, cool, I'll take it. And I use it to buy Animal Crossing. I started playing it like a week after it comes out because I was still playing Pokemon. I have not finished Pokemon. I'm never going back to Pokemon. I'm at the point where I'm just going to give it to a friend of mine. I don't care. Yeah, pretty much. I'm like, the last thing I'm going to do is trade all the Pokemon I have to a friend of mine. It's like, here, like carry on the mission. Like, we had a whole text conversation about it. He's like, no, Jack, no. It was wonderful. I started playing My Heart Will Go On. Me and my friends are weird, man. So, like, I just plan on giving the game to somebody and giving someone all my Pokemon, and just this Switch is now a Animal Crossing machine.
Yep,
that's it. Yeah, I was shocked actually that Darlene got a Switch Lite just for Animal Crossing.
Well, I bought it for her because she bought Animal Crossing for me.
Yeah,
and then that quickly became hers. So I was like, and she made the island, so I couldn't do shit.
No, you can't. Yeah.
I was like, she's like, I want to get a Switch Lite. And I'm like, let's do that. I have the money and I want my own fucking island, so let's fucking do that. So we did it. She bought her own copy of Animal Crossing on the store. And, here we are.
How did you find this? Did she get it from work?
Oh, yeah, BestBuy.com. She got it shipped. They're sold out. They were sold out in stores. So there's no way you could, order it and get it that same day.
No, of course not. No.
We did have to wait a couple days for it, though.
Because I was shocked because they're just not anywhere to be found. Like, even on some websites, like, even if you go to Amazon or, whatever website you can get a video game console these days, everyone's been sold out. So I was kind of amazed that she was even able to get one.
So there's a couple things. Is that there is an app.
There's a bunch of bots and apps. Yeah,
that you can just the people have been using to sell them on eBay for a marked up price, and people will buy it because they want to buy it. They can't get it anywhere else. But I mean, if you just get in that go online and just order it and wait for it to ship, I mean, you'll get it.
Oh, okay, shoot. Because I checked at Best Buy, because when I started seeing the reports, I went on Best Buy's website and completely sold out. Couldn't even add it to cart to get it shipped to you. Can't even back order. I'm like, shit. Okay.
Even if you should still be able to order it. It's just back ordered.
I just mean at the time, it wouldn't even let me back order. So maybe it was just.
But even then, places do have it. Bunches of them. They just don't have it in stock.
On the website, you have to go to the store to...
Well, not just that. Well, they do that on purpose. They've been told to do that on purpose. And not just for the Switch, for many things. Gaming consoles, accessories, TVs not so much, but like, you know, DVD systems. Who uses DVD system anymore? But they do it for DVD systems, Blu-ray players, all that shit. Even like Apple TV and Chromecast and stuff like that. It's gonna be tough to find them now.
I'm a little surprised that. Well, they probably had to get pushed down that route, but like I'm surprised they went down that route, considering you don't want people necessarily shopping in your store. But you just want them to come and get what they need and leave.
But the thing is with that is that you would think that in this time, that would be the biggest moneymaker for stores.
Yes and no. Yes, it is the biggest moneymaker, but you also want to make sure that people who actually want it for themselves, not to flip on eBay, are getting it.
Right.
So I can kind of understand, but at the same time, with the way things are right now, you don't want to make that trip out, because that trip could be your life now.
But the thing is, I feel like it should be much easier to prevent that from happening in terms of like buying out stock, because shit, if PAX can figure out you mass buying tickets because they put a limit on the tickets you could buy, I'm pretty sure these big companies like Target and Best Buy can do that with like an ease. All they gotta do is make one corporate decision. It's done the next day. You know, same thing with Home Depot. I'm so surprised that they don't, like, when you place an order on Home Depot, like, that's only supposed to be for small items, but they have it. You can order shit for big fucking items and then pick it up curbside, you know, within 2 hours, because you have to do it within 2 hours, you know?
Wow.
So Home Depot can easily code that into their websites, so that way no one can order shit over a certain size or a certain quantity, you know? But they don't, because it's a moneymaker. You know?
That's true, yeah.
Because right now, I don't know how it is back home, but right now here in my part of the world, people are buying big quantities of mulch and soil and shit like that. So it's like, you shouldn't be, you know, gardening now. One, it's still too cold. And two, we're in this pandemic. So why the fuck are you gardening? You know,
why are you gardening that much?
Right, exactly. You don't.
As well.
And the thing is, like mulch and everything, we're always going to have it. We have it year round. So I don't understand why people are going crazy buying it like it's toilet paper. You know, we're not going to have a shortage anytime soon.
Huh.
So it's like, there's that. I feel like it should be easier for these websites to just, you know, code that little thing into their site saying, oh,
limit 1-2 per customer, sort of thing.
Or have it so that way it actually blocks you from ordering this item, you know?
I don't understand why.
That's just my. That's my.
Like I'm sure you've heard like reports of like some states where it's like stores have to block off certain areas. Mm-hmm. It's like, this is not essential. You don't need it. And go away with it.
It's funny because you say that because our garden section is open and our paint section is open, but you go to Walmart and they close down the electronics and the paint section at Walmart. Out of all the places in the world, you would think they would.
Is New York State putting like a block on, like, you can't sell non-essential items?
No. If that was the case, Home Depot would be closed.
Yeah.
Because 2/3 of the store is non-essential. You know?
Well, at least they have those gates they can pull over. It's like, okay, you can't come down this aisle at all. Like, I was seeing no
one fucking follows that shit, dude. No one.
I saw like tweets the other day. It's like people complaining that like they can't go to certain sections of their store because it's non-essential, but like there's something specific they need that is actually kind of essential. So it's kind of like a toss-up. Like there's no right answer here.
Mm-hmm. Well, I feel like there should be leeway for that. You should, if it is essential to you, you should have proof that it's essential, and then an associate would be able to go get it for you. You know, like in this case, like electronics, absolutely no circumstance whatsoever should you be purchasing anything electronic right now. Paint is the same thing, but on the other hand, you know, like gardening.
something to do that's,
right. But it's still not essential though. What I'm saying is that like there really isn't much that's not essential that you can have an excuse to make it essential, But if there is those cases, then you should be able to have an associate get it for you. But you should have proof that you need it.
But say my laptop's charger stops working. Do I bring the laptop and the charger in? Do I have to show you that it's not working? That's a lot of hoops you have to jump through.
But at the same time, like, that's still not essential because...
what if it's for work?
Well, that's when you have to have proof that it's essential. You have to have documentation saying, oh, I need this for work.
That's where it becomes an issue because it's like you have to jump through a hoop, just to get this one thing.
But the thing with that is that
it's
unnecessary hoops that you have to go through at this day and age because what we're living through right now. So, I mean, I feel like I understand it's a little
there's
extreme.
No perfect solution. Yeah.
Like you said, there is no perfect solution. That is a bit extreme, but I feel like if you're going to close shit down, that's the way you have to do it to make it fair for everyone. Electronics you shouldn't be able to buy in store. I'm sorry, you can't. Only online and have it sent to your house. And even then, you'll be waiting for it forever because only essentials will get that exclusivity to have it shipped quick.
Yeah. Like I've been having to go through Amazon basically for a lot of stuff, which sucks for me considering I manage a comic book store. Mm-hmm. And I have to go through Amazon for a bunch of this crap. Like, luckily, I've been able to go to, like, CVS.com. Granted, again, they're not a local business per se, but they're not Amazon. So I have that going for me at least. But, yeah, it sucks. It just... So I've been working on, like, the store's new website that hopefully will go live sometime in May. But based on the way everything's been going, I don't know if that's going to be the case. I can understand, at least for small businesses, this is a headache and a half because the way we've been doing business is literally through email and phone calls. Mm. In 2020, we are still shopping through our store like it's the 90s. You call, you send us an email, we fulfill the order. Whereas you're used to now going to Amazon through your app on your phone, looking for it and buy now, and it just immediately shows up like magic. It just, for smaller businesses, this kind of sucks because otherwise you have to call the store. It's like, hey, I need this piece. Can someone get it for me so it'd be there? Whereas like a Walmart, you can place the order on the site. Like Home Depot, like you were saying, you can have it curbside pickup within 2 hours.
You said you're building your website through the terminal, your guys' terminal, right? Or whatever it is.
Yeah. Through our POS system.
Well, now that you got the funding from the government, is there like an option to like have someone build the website for you or finish it? No, not at all.
The rules for the Paycheck Protection Plan are very specific. 75% at least has to be used for your employees. The other 25% can be used on something else, but it has to be on something like paying store utilities, rent, things like that.
It's strictly for
essentials.
Operation.
Yeah.
Damn.
Pretty much.
That sucks.
Yeah.
No, because
it makes sense.
Because I noticed because I know like when I was doing my website, there would be options to add on to like have someone build my website for me, for like a couple $100. So I figured to save the headache, save your hardship. You could just do that and have them code everything, for you instead of you having to drag everything. Because I know you were going into detail what exactly you have to do, and I feel like I can
actually show you later once we're done with this. I can show you what I have to do for a lot of this stuff. It is a pain in the ass, and it's like I was hoping it would be similar to Squarespace. Nah, bro. No. That's a dream. That's a dream. It's like they show you the layout on the right, but you're going through all the columns on the left to affect the layout on the right. But you have to go through the header, the footer, the body. Yeah. Then you have then each section has a mini section for every little thing, and I'm just like going crazy here, and I'm like,
I probably already asked you this, and you probably already told me why, but why won't you guys just do that?
Do what?
Like a Squarespace, or something like
because, one, we actually already technically paid for this when we renewed our POS system. It was already built into the price, which was the exact same price we paid last time. It just has more things they threw in. So it's like, okay, we might as well use this, and we need to get online. So the best way to do it is to do it through our POS system, honestly, for us, because otherwise then we have to have two systems that don't talk to each other that we have to do all of that work for.
No, I got you.
And I'm sure just a website in general is going to be a full-time job, but a website for a comic book store is going to be a full-time job. We, right off the bat, when we decided, okay, when we originally were going to do this after Anime Boston, like the earliest we'd start working on it would have been May, because we'd still be in the preparation for sending all the books back, reordering, and then Free Comic Book Day was supposed to be next Saturday. That all went out the window. So it's like I've been working on stuff for the store, working on the website in my off time, just trying to keep sane.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh my God. So like,
well, that's why I suggested that, because it's like
they don't have an option for that where it's like, oh, someone just makes it for us.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a pain in the ass, but it's like, okay, if I can't sleep at 2 a.m, I can start just doing something random on the site that I know how to do. And it's like, this is how I want it, and just get it done. So it's like, okay, that's one less thing I have to worry about. And at least if we do it through the POS system, we can put it immediately on the website by clicking a button and not having to go to open up another system, adding the item into that system, and then clicking a button. This is all just, it adds 10 seconds to what we have to do usually, rather than 4 minutes. And the pain in the ass part about all this is, once I've gotten to the part where it's like, okay, I have everything the way I want it to look like, I have to now go and get the images of all the books that we carry and put them on the website as well. Because when you go to Amazon, you want to know what it looks like, you want to know the description, and you want to know the price.
Yeah.
So now I have to do that for like 10,000 books.
Damn.
So once the website does go live, it's going to be very limited as to like all the things that it has until we get everything up there. And once it's all up there, a new pain in the ass begins. Every month we get previews, which is what's going to be coming out 2 months from now. I have to upload previews into the system, and then I have to go and get the temporary covers or at least the ones that they put out, the books that are being offered and for when, so that when we do get them in, if we go live with that item in the website, the description and the image and the price is all correct. So it's the website's going to be a full-time job in itself, and it's going to be a pain in my ass.
Yeah, I know it's going to be a pain in your ass, but I still feel like there's still corners that you could cut.
Oh, like did I already say this? We already decided months ago that when we go live with this website, we're not doing single issues.
Yeah. Because
single issues are $4. Shipping is going to be a pain because you can't use media mail on single issues, because with media mail, you can't have advertisements outside of the advertisements for the books that distributor is putting out. In an issue of Batman, you have like 3 Snickers ads. You can't have that in media mail. So you have to be paying a significant amount of money for shipping. So instead, like I might have mentioned this to you, we're working on getting our subscription system updated and online as well. And if people want single issues, then they can subscribe and they can sign up for those issues. But if people only want one specific issue, then they're going to have to
come into the store.
No, they can come into the store. They can go through the Managing Comics website that we're getting started and do it that way. If they just want one comic, that's fine. That's their prerogative, but they're still going to be paying shipping regardless, and it's going to be expensive. But at least for people who want single issues, who are at least subscribers, that's going to be a lot more helpful, because say it's 2 a.m, I can't sleep. Oh, let me look at what comics I have. Let me go through and just bring it down a bit. Or like, oh, I forgot to add Catwoman. I want to read the new run of Catwoman that's going on. Let me add that on there before I forget again. You can go on there at 2 a.m. and just look at it, add to it. You can pay for your books online that way. You can have them shipped. You don't have. You can live in New York State and get your books shipped from Boston to you without having to call us. It can all be done online. Pay online, everything. We're finally in the 21st century.
You're in the 21st century, but the way how everything sounds, to me at least, and I'm not there, I don't see what you guys are using, but I feel like you guys are on dial-up. You're in the 21st century, but you're on dial-up.
Oh, we are. We have a website. If you go to comicopia.com, you can see exact. Like it doesn't look like
all HTML.
It doesn't look like an Angelfire site, but it's more or less a splash page. It's like, okay, this is what Comicopia is. This is what we carry weekly, our new books, and this is our contact information. Have a great day. That's all it is.
Damn.
Yeah. And that's, for a long time, we didn't even have that. So it's like, okay, this is better than, well, yeah, for the longest time, like the old website. I've been here 4 years. The site got updated like two and a half years ago now. The site legit looked like it was from 1999, 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even then, it didn't look that good for that time. It was fine, but it's like, if I can find a screenshot somewhere, I'll send it to you so you can understand what I mean. It's
I get what you mean. Yeah, I understand what you mean.
But like at least we're still on dial-up, but we're like on that AOL 9.5 dial-up.
Hey.
So hopefully by the time like June rolls around,
you'll upgrade to Internet Explorer.
Netscape Navigator.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I went deep for that one. Like this dude said internet even in 1999, no one wanted to use Internet Explorer. Thank you.
Hey, man, it's still an upgrade though.
Yeah, it's well, hopefully a year from now. I'm hoping that a year from now, things will be smooth on the website, that it's like, oh, we're a legit operation that we can send stuff out. You don't have to jump through hoops. The only hoop I'm hoping people would have to jump through is, oh, this book's out of stock. Can I put it on back order so when it comes in, I can get it sent to me?
Right.
Of course. We'll do that. Not a problem. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for, like, the biggest problem with the website will be. It's like, oh, this book's on back order for months now. I don't know when we're going to get it in. We'll put it on back order for you. We won't charge you until it comes in, sort of thing. Call it a day.
Fair enough.
Speaking of calling it a day, I think I'm going to call it a day.
Yeah, I was about to wrap it up too. Yeah. But it was nice talking to you, man. It's been definitely been a while. A couple weeks at least, so.
We should get in the group chat and see if anyone wants to do anything tonight. Or play 15 hours of Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I choose the latter.
Right?
I choose the latter. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, when you say social distancing, that also means, internet social distancing as well.
Exactly.
So I'd rather just, stay away from everyone else and play Animal Crossing for the next 15 hours.
Man, fuck Lex.
Fuck everyone. Fuck the chat. Not you chat, because we value your opinion.
How much you want to bet UChat was a real thing in like the early to mid 2000s?
It probably was. It's probably still a real thing now.
AIM is no longer a thing, so who knows?
Well, technically that is false because people still have AIM email accounts.
They have AIM email accounts, but they don't have AOL Instant Messenger that works. Big difference. Big difference.
I beg to differ. There's still AIM out
there.
Anyways,
AIM emails are different.
That's a debate that we can have another time. But
we'll be here another hour and a half if we go there.
We're already like an hour and a half in. But again, nice talking to you, man.
You too.
Talk to you soon.
I missed you. I love you.
Love you too. Border Hungry guys, follow us on YouTube. I'm pretty sure we still have Facebook and Twitter.
I mean, I don't, but
I mean, we don't pay attention to that shit either, anyways, right now. So. But you could definitely subscribe to our Twitter and Facebook. Definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel, though. Bored and Hungry Guys. And hopefully, with this next week of vacation I have, we can come out with some more content other than, the podcast, so.
Working on it.
Working on it. Anyways, we'll see you guys next time, and we're out.
Bye.
Bye.